Hi, it's Conor Svensson here, founder and CEO of Web3 Labs, and this is your week in enterprise blockchain and protocols on Monday, the 13th of December 2021. Key events this week include blockchain in the controversial HS2 Rail project, Kickstarter's, they're launching a decentralized crowdfunding protocol, and Polygon acquires the Mir Protocol for $400 million. The HS2 project, for those of you outside of the UK, you probably won't be familiar with it, but for those of you who are within the UK will be aware of it because it's a controversial high-speed railway link that's being developed between the cities London and Manchester. And apparently they've started to implement blockchain in parts of their procurement pipeline. What you have here is a number of construction companies that are getting into this, and Deloitte's actually providing the oversight of the overall system. The intent here is fairly the standard sort of use cases we see with blockchain, where it's about providing greater trust, transparency and accountability of what's actually happening here. And so this is more from the angle of seeing the supply chain and seeing that, making sure that things like payments are being made in a timely manner, and that the business processes and so on are streamlined as much as possible. And so allegedly there will be cost savings there, but the ironic thing with the HS2 project is it's something that's overrun. It's cost far more money than people ever imagined possible, and so one could kind of argue is now really a good time to be trying to throw blockchain in the mix there. Yeah, the jury is out, and so it's another one I'm watching closely. Kickstarter, the crowdfunding site, they've announced that they're going to be creating a decentralized protocol for crowdfunding, and this is going to be on the Celo blockchain. This is going to be actually separate from Kickstarter, but no doubt they'll be able to use the brand collateral that they have there to be able to put it in front of a large number of people there. And so this is a big step forward. Certainly we haven't seen all that many big Web2, or Kickstarter's not one of the biggest Web2 companies, but it's certainly a very well-known one, step into the Web3 domain and say, hey, we're going to try and create a decentralized protocol equivalent to ourselves. And so it's a good step to see, and it'll be good to see how this one pans out. The government of Gibraltar have announced they're going to be using blockchain to pilot the delivery of some public services. And so what they're looking to do is use it to provide connectivity between government departments and individuals there as well. They don't really sort of go into too much detail about exactly what it's going to do, other than it's apparently going to improve their existing eGov system, and it will enable users to store government issued and certified credentials. And so this is certainly something that could be very powerful if they are going down the road of actually issuing things like driving licenses and passports. It's certainly something that there's a good use case for there, with respect to having big credentials being issued and then the blockchain providing identities that can be used to verify the issuer of those. And so it's definitely a good step forward there, and we would expect to see other governments follow suit over time. There's another layer 2 bridge launching, this time between Polygon and Arbitrum, and so OneChain, who have been very focused on building out interoperable bridges between different blockchains, and they're now launching one between Polygon and Arbitrum. And so they've got a number of bridges already, but of course with all these layer 2s emerging, it's going to be important that someone there's bridging them. So it's certainly the first sort of layer 2 bridge, the bridge we've seen out of OneChain so far, but no doubt there'll be more to follow as well. A subsidiary of Square, or as we spoke about last week, who are renaming themselves to Block, their group Spiral, they've released a video showing their Bitcoin Lightning development kit. And so apparently this development kit makes it very straightforward to integrate Lightning into people's Bitcoin wallets without having to get into all of the specifics of running the nodes and so on. With Jack Dorsey taking much more active role in Square now, and with all of the focus there on cryptocurrency and his interest in Bitcoin too, whether Bitcoin and Bitcoin Lightning Network are the two big areas they continue to focus on, or if they start to step into other areas remains to be seen. But I'm sure we're going to start seeing even more activity from them now that he's no longer at Twitter. Polygon, the layer 2 network for the Ethereum network, they've acquired the Mir Protocol for 400 million of their Matic token. And so Mir provides zero-knowledge proof technology that can be used to create these zero-knowledge roll-ups, considered to be the sort of holy grail of scaling technologies for the Ethereum network. Polygon are kind of cash rich at the moment because of the amount of traction they've had with people using their network, because they acquired the Hermes network back in August for 250 million. But they believe that Mir has the fastest ZK zero-knowledge proof technology technology, and by plugging this into Polygon, they're going to be able to have a very compelling zero knowledge technology for scaling there as well. That's all we have for this week in Enterprise Blockchain and Protocols update. If you're interested in the key events across DeFi, crypto or NFTs, do check out our other episodes. Thanks, and I'll see you next week. Hi, it's Conor Svensson here again. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm really excited to share with you that I've written a book, The Blockchain Innovator's Handbook, a leader's guide to understanding, adopting and succeeding with this disruptive technology. I've been wanting to share my learnings about blockchain and Web3 for a number of years with a wider audience, and I'm really excited that I can do this now. This book covers everything from the fundamentals of the technology through to opportunity identification and implementation for your business to ensure that you can be one of the big beneficiaries of the wider transition to Web3 that's taking place now. The book is available in physical as well as digital form. For more information, head to web3labs.com/innovators.